Hey guys, Rory from ANSgear, and we're going to take a look at the Tippmann tactical holster. This is a leg holster, and it is reversible, meaning it can be used either right or left-handed, all with the same setup here. So the way they've designed it is the harness system that would go around your thigh can be switched over to the other side and making it either left or right-handed. Very simple design, so the switch is pretty straightforward. I would recommend while you're taking it apart the first time, if you need to switch it over to the other side, you really spend a minute and try to figure out where all the pieces go, so when you have to go put it back together, you know where everything needs to sit. But it's not very complicated. So some of the features for the outside, you can see that it does have the top belt loop, which is going to run up the side of your leg and go around your belt loop. Very important that you use this part. If you just try to secure the holster to your thigh with the thigh straps, it's going to slide down. It's not going to stay up. So the most important part, make sure you're using this. You can see that it has a snap. There's a snap at the top right there. This all snaps together, making sure that it does stay in place right there. Our straps, nice and long straps. So you're definitely going to be able to fit them around your leg, no matter what size legs you've got. Plenty of Velcro all the way up through. And it does have this elastic piece right here, so that once you've situated it, you can pull this over the top of it and just give another layer of protection to keep the Velcro from coming off. On the front side right here, so this would be the front edge of the pack or the holster, has an extra spot for a magazine. Can slip down in there, put it over there, so it can carry an extra mag. And then it has one removable pouch here, which needs to be removable, obviously, if you're going to be able to switch the harness setup to the other side. This needs to be able to come off and switch to the other side, which will let you store your 12 grams inside there. So this will hold 3 on the inside here, plus there's a little bit of space right there to put a barrel sleeve or a barrel plug. So you can hold 3 CO2s in there, and then you can also put them on the outside there. So you can hold another one there and another one there. So this will hold 5 CO2 cartridges plus whatever you want to slide inside this pocket as well. So a little bit of space in there. Now when it comes to switching sides, it's pretty straightforward. It took me a minute to look at it and make sure everything was going to fit the way it needed to. So we'll kind of show you how that happens. I'll throw the gun in there too so you can see how that fits. Interesting feature on this section right here, you can see there's 2 straps that do go over the top. This will actually control where the gun sits, how deep it sits inside the pack here. I would probably set the gun up to sit right about like that, but if you want it to sit deeper, you could undo that one and have it sit all the way down here. And if you want it to sit as far down as possible, you could undo that bottom one, and it's going to come in as deep as it possibly can. Or if you want to really secure it in there, run those 2 around there, and that's not going to go anywhere. It's going to keep everything from moving. But I would probably run my gun sitting up a little higher, right about like that. Now when you have it set up so high, the lock strap that comes around the top, it might not reach over here. So you might need to adjust this to come over the top more, and that's done underneath here. You can see if I just pop this thigh strap off the top, or the belt strap, this is where this rig attaches. It's got 2 different snap positions, like that. I'm going to move it up to the next snap setup. That way I can come right over the top and connect it back. And then I can just push this back up, reattach my snap, and then I'm ready to go. So I'm securely along the top, it's nice and tight, and I've kept the position of my gun where I want it to be. All right, so let's undo that. Take the gun out, and then look over switching it really quick. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to remove the little pouch right there. You can see that it just goes underneath this Velcro and it snaps down. So we're going to keep that snapped for now. Second thing we're going to do, unsnap the top piece there. We want to be able to get underneath this piece right here. So you can see that it's just attached all the way down. So we could actually remove this piece without even touching the straps, because the straps run underneath this piece right there. So they're going to go underneath that. So let's open this up. Take that off of there. Take that off. So there is, this is what runs up to the top of our belt. This actually, these two pieces right here, they run underneath this section right here just to hold everything in place. And then we would want to take out our strap right here. This is the strap that goes up over the top around here and holds our gun in place. And then we want to remove this out as well. Now the bottom one, you can see, I can just fold that open, take it right out. So to switch it over, I can just turn it over there and put it right underneath that one. And it's all set up. To get this section out right here, you actually do need to undo the whole strap itself. So pull the strap out all the way off, and then we would feed it underneath this part right here. Now it is Velcroed underneath there, so it doesn't come out easily, but with a little effort, you can pop it right out. Flip it over to the other side, make yourself a big enough hole under there, slide it in, and set it down. So with a little bit of work, you can see that it's pretty simple to just move everything over to the other side, transition over. If you don't want your pouch on there, you could just take it off. You don't need to have a pouch on there, but it is up to you. Let's put this pouch back on. And since there's a good amount of Velcro, you will run into things wanting to stick, which is good, so you don't want things just popping off and getting lost all over the place. All right, so there we go. You can see that our pack is reversible. It's plenty adjustable to fit your gun in any kind of configuration that you want it to do. Hold some extra stuff, some extra 12 grams, extra magazine. And the nice thing about it is left and right-handed. So if you're looking for a nice universal tack holster for your pistol or for any other pistols that'll fit in there, check this one out. Tippmann Universal Thigh Holster for the TPX guns, available through the website. Order yours now through ANSgear.com.